I break it out. With a nice big kiss. As I get the people ready to come in, I tell them they can relax, all except for the next two people. They still have to come up and deliver a speech. So at this time, I will invite the maid of honor, Miss Erin Zebro, up to the sweetheart table.
Okay, here we go. Practice a few times, so hopefully it goes. I'll wait.
The teacher. You hear me, Papa?
Hi, my name is Erin Zebro, and I have the honor and privilege of being Sarah's maid of honor. Sarah and I became friends our sophomore year of high school while we were co-captains on the JV field hockey team. I quickly learned that I had found a best friend. Since our sophomore year, Sarah and I have always had the lucky connection with the number 12. And we've always had signs. Everything was always a sign. So it was a sign on July 12th that I would decide to write my speech. So the theme of my speech is going to revolve around the number 12. I'm going to begin my speech with 12 rules of wisdom for Rich as he begins his life with Sarah. Number 1, if you're ever looking for some extra cash, Sarah is very good at the mannequin, what I demonstrated earlier. She used to work as a mannequin in the malls when we were younger. I'm guessing there are many opportunities now that she lives in Vegas. Number 2, if Sarah ever decides to cut her hair short again and join the rugby team, you might want to question her intentions. Number 3, don't get Sarah mad because although she seems harmless, rugby taught her one thing: how to tackle. Just ask Shelby. Number 4, if you do get her mad, although most women love flowers, cupcakes, donuts, pizza, raw hot dogs, and ham sandwiches hiding under her pillow will always win her heart. Number 5, although we know Sarah will be a great mother, you may want to make sure that your kids are dressed appropriately for school. In high school, our field hockey coach made her change into her gym clothes because she was wearing a halter top. Not appropriate for school. Number like that. Number 6, never allow your children to have a trampoline. Nothing good ever happened on Sarah's trampoline, including Josette's broken leg right before she was supposed to dance in Disney. I still don't think her parents got over that. Number 7, we know Sarah loves food, but please make sure she feeds her children more than a plate of pickles before trying out for high school sports. Sarah knows from experience it's not easy to be sick and run at the same time. Number 8, I would recommend inspecting Sarah's car at least once a month. She has been unlucky with car doors flying open while she's driving, alarms going off while she's driving, and the rear view mirror falling off while she's driving. Number 9, be sure she does not start pulling her hair out. She will blame you on the bald spot for buying the wrong kind of hair gel. Number 10, Sarah might need a little help once her children are in high school. She was grounded most of high school, so she really doesn't know what goes on. bad day or had a bad haircut, she would call her dad to come pick her up. I'm guessing she'll pass that trait on to your kids, so be prepared to get their beck and call. Number 12, although Sarah has learned to accept and love her curly hair, or the fro, as all of her girlfriends call it, I have a feeling your children are doomed in the hair department. So you might want to start saving for all the Brazilian blowouts you're going to be Our connection with the number 12 began on June 12, 1998, when I passed my driver's test. I was the first of my girlfriends to get my license, so I immediately went to pick everyone up. We didn't have anywhere to go, but we drove around blasting TLC's No Scrubs and Maya's Ghetto Superstar like we were the coolest girls in town. June 12th had turned into an extremely fun day, and Sarah and I would declare the 12th a lucky day. It wasn't until 4 months later at Oktoberfest in Ellicottville that we would realize it was the 12th again. It was no wonder we were having the time of our lives. For those of you that don't know, Ellicottville is our ski town that is about an hour south. Oktoberfest is always a very fun weekend in Ellicottville with lots of parties. So still to this day, if something lucky lands on the 12th, it is considered a good day and a lucky day. For those of you that know Sarah and I, we search for signs in everything. For instance, if a song came on the radio that reminded us of one of our love interests, it was a sign. Recently, I have been living with the motto, you only live once. While we were in Florida for Sarah's bachelorette, we were at a restaurant called YOLO, which stands for, you only live once. It was a sign. We were meant to be there. When I woke up on the morning of July 12th, I had a picture message from Sarah. The shorts she was wearing, which by the way were our yellow lacrosse shorts from high school. Another reason I love Sarah, because although she's always so fashion forward, she still wears things from high school. Said YOLO on the tag, a sign again. We never know what our signs mean, but obviously they are always good signs. I have realized that today, July 30th, 2011, is a sign, and it is only appropriate that the number 12 is involved. If you add up the numbers to the date, 7 plus 3 plus 0 plus 1 plus 1, it equals 12. So, not only... Not only is it a sign that you picked this day for your wedding, but it is obvious that it was meant to be. I could not be more honored to be standing up here speaking about a woman that is not only my best friend, but like a second sister to me. Sarah has every quality any woman desires to have. She is loving, caring, patient, polite, sincere, devoting, tolerant, dependable, trustworthy, funny, fashionable, and beautiful. 12 words. She has found in Rich every quality a woman desires to find in a husband. Rich is the most generous, loving, devoting, attentive, adventurous, and of course humorous man. Most importantly, she has found a man that will spend thousands of dollars at the movie theater a year. And enjoys eating just as much as she does. Rich not only makes Sarah feel like she is the most special girl in the world, but he makes me feel special when I am with him. I think that speaks volumes for the type of person he is. It warms my heart to see how much Rich and Sarah love each other. One of my favorite moments was when I was in Vegas last fall. Sarah got out of the car to run into the store, and Rich turned to me and said, I get to marry her. She is going to be my wife. He said it like he was the luckiest guy on earth, and he is. Sarah and Rich, you're a truly perfect match. So I'd like to raise a toast to you as you begin your lives together. May your lives always be filled with love, laughter, and happiness. May you remember this day and the love in this room for the rest of your lives. Cheers.
I'd like to have Mr. Ryan Cannell come on up. Tonight's best man, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy.
That's going to be a pretty hard one to follow. I did have a pretty long speech right now, and it was a while. It's my honor and privilege to be chosen to stand up here for Richard amongst all the guys he knows, some of the best men that I know, and
you can do it!
I remember when Rich asked me to be the best man, and like I said, it's the biggest honor I could ever think about. Sarah is a lucky woman. Rich, we've been through thin and thick, and I won't bring up any of the bad stories that you've had. So those are all, we'll keep those between us. I just want to say congratulations to you guys. Sarah, if you ever need anything, call us. Rich, we love you guys. That's it. If we can raise our glasses one more time for these guys, we'll keep it short and sweet. We'll go ahead and eat and dance. To Rich and Sarah.
Normally, the maid of honor gives the emotional one. But you just made me cry. That's why there's no glasses, because now I'm a little choked up. That was beautiful. Mr. Ted Lena, for tonight's blessing. Ted, is he here? Hand up? Nope, there he is. I'll bring to you. You don't have to walk. That's my job. They paid me for this.